Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be checking out the CRKT CEO. Yes, I know the CEO has been around it's been around for a while. But here a while back, when I asked you guys, hey, give me some suggestions of knives that I could use my affiliation with Smoky Mountain Knife Works to get and review and eventually give away on the channel. The CEO was by far the most requested knife. Hands down. It was far and beyond, which really surprised me. And when it comes to the CEO, there's going to be a lot of surprises for me, to be perfectly honest with you. Because before I get into the meat and the potatoes of the review, I'd seen the CEO around plenty of times. We'll take a look at it as I'm talking here. I had seen it around, seen it all over the place. And, people had really good things to say about it. But it was just never a knife that, grabbed me and just pulled me in. It just didn't. And, that's my fault as a reviewer, honestly. Because it's not about what I like, it's about what you guys like. And I need to be reviewing knives that you guys like, because those are the knives you want to see. Obviously, seeing as how this guy got so many votes. But it just never did. And I never picked one up. Well, when it got all those votes, I was like, wow, I guess I need to be checking out a CEO. And again, all I can say is this knife surprised the holy heck out of me. That is the best way for me to describe it. I won't say impressed. That's not the correct word. Surprised is the correct word. I'll tell you right now, overall, do I like it? Yeah, I like most of it. There's a couple of things that I'm not crazy about. But overall, yeah, it's a pretty nice knife. Now, we're going to get into the review, and I'm going to say something that right off the bat that you probably don't hear me say a lot. It's got a really nice GRN scales on it. Yes, I said really nice GRN. I'm not a huge fan of GRN, GFN. I'm just not. It normally feels kind of cheap to me, honestly. And it gives a knife a cheap feeling. Not at all with the CEO. I mean, this has really good grip. It feels really, really good. The texturing on those scales, I mean, it's almost like it's got the little fans, Really, really good looking knife. Stainless liners. Stainless bolster, if you will. Kinda, sorta. End cap. Now this is probably something that people might not like. It's tip down carry only. It is a deep carry clip, but it is tip down. Right hand carry only. Does have recessed screws, so that's definitely a plus. To me, normally tip up, tip down. I'm not gonna. I don't knock a knife for that. I know a lot of people do, and that's fine. That's what they like or what they don't like. Doesn't usually bother me, honestly. Overall, the handle is done really, really well. Now, do I see this as an EDC knife? For me, no. I do not. Could you EDC it? Yeah, of course you could. It's a knife. You can EDC any knife. But for me and the work I do, it doesn't have the girth, the beef behind it to be an EDC knife. And, to me, that's not really what this knife was designed to be. It was designed to be a gentleman's carry. I truly believe that. But, wow. The other thing that surprised me is what I just did there. We as reviewers a lot of times say, wow, that really rockets out there. Or, wow, is that thing assisted? seriously, the first time I opened this knife, I was like, what? No, it's not. And it's not assisted. But I tell you what, it sure feels like it is. Because you know what? It rockets out there. Yes. Surprised by the GRN. Surprised by how this thing, it runs on IKBS bearings. It's so smooth. I mean, there's not a lot of weight behind that blade because it's not a very big blade, so it's not going to be like super drop sheddy. But wow. Nice. Kind of drop point. Nice swedge across it. Really, really slender blade. Reversible thumb stud deployment. There you go. Richard Rogers design. IKBS bearing. That's the symbol right there. Doggone. This knife is full of surprises for me. The action, the handle. Wow. This is... Guys, there's plenty of reviews out there on this thing. This is basically going to be me telling you how really surprised I was by this knife. And I'm really a little bummed that I haven't checked it out before now. Now, a couple of the things that I don't necessarily care for about the knife. As I said, the tip up, tip down, that doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I am impressed, though. Recessed screws. That's a good thing. The access to the liner is not very good. I mean, there's not a whole lot of knife there to begin with. Handle, that is. So you really got to kind of push your thumb into that cutout for the thumb stud to disengage the liner. That, trust me, I get it. Because of the knife's size, shape, I get it. If you cut out more here, I mean, I think you could. I really think you could. This is the first knife I've really had where the thumb stud is actually kind of recessed into the handle like that. And I recently got another knife like that, the Rhea from CGRB. And you know what I'm going to tell you about the Rhea? It really rockets out there. I don't know if it has something to do with just the way it sets and you can really get leverage on that thumb stud. Guys, I hardly put any pressure on that thumb stud. And it just shoots out there. Yeah. This knife is full of surprises. I know I've said that 100 times, but it's true. What do we got going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right about 7.5 inches fully open. You're looking at about a 4.5 inch handle, which is going to give you right about, well, it's about a 3.25 inch blade. So, it's kind of hard because that pocket, oh, here, let's do this. There we go. Be smarter than the knife. Be smarter than the knife. Yeah, so it is just a little over. Oh, not really though. 7.25, 7.5, 7 5/8. So yeah, 4-inch handle, 4.5 inch handle. Excuse me, 4 3/8. We'll call it. All right, 4 3/8. And about a 3-inch blade, 3-inch cutting edge, 3 1/8 inch, right in there. I mean, grip length, I mean, you've got the whole handle to grip. There's nothing stopping you. There's also nothing stopping you from sliding up on that blade either. So, you got to think about that. The choil, done pretty well. Oh, excuse me. Oh, well, let's get a weight on it. Because that's another thing that's pretty... I mean, it's a small knife, so it's not going to weigh a whole lot. But when I was carrying this, I mean, I hardly knew it was there. 2.1. So it weighs a little bit more than our bug out. Bug out's 1.9. For our friends across the pond, 59 grams. Some size comparisons. I really don't have anything that's a really good size comparison, honestly. I don't have another knife that's slender. I used to have a Metamorph that was kind of slender. I've got to set it like that because it just won't set on that clip and do what I want it to. So it's obviously longer than the bug out. Weighs more than the bug out by a little bit. And we're just going to throw the PM2 out there because, honestly, I got nothing else. I don't have anything this slender to compare it to as far as a knife is concerned. So it's about a ½ inch shorter than the PM2. Let's see. Here we go. Here's something skinny we can compare it to. A pencil. And you know what, guys? It's maybe 2 pencils wide. Maybe 2 pencils wide. Yeah, they still make pencils, actually. I'm just, I don't think impressed is the right word. Surprised definitely fits. Guys, this thing sells for like $40. 8CR13 MOV blade steel. I did forget to say that, didn't I? Better put that out there so you know. But as far as a gentleman's carry, wow, yeah, not bad at all. Blue was just as surprised as I was. He gave it an 8 overall, just because of it kind of has a limited use, but it's designed. I think it does what it's designed for. And just like me, he wasn't crazy about the fact that the access, can you do it? Yeah, you can, but it's just not the best access for a liner lock. I think an 8 is a really good, it's a really good rating for this knife. Very surprised, very happy. But I'll tell you something else, guys. I used my affiliation from Smoky Mountain to get this. What does that mean? It's going to get given away. I'm going to tell you in this video that this CEO is definitely going to be given away on the channel, and it's going to be given away randomly, by surprise, sometime down the road. You guys know I like to do that. How do you make sure that you're in for the CEO? You leave a comment below. That's how you do it. It might be a week, it might be 2 weeks, it could be a month. You know, I'm getting old, I forget. So, but it's definitely going to be given away, and it's definitely going to be given away as a surprise, random giveaway one day. So make sure to leave that comment below to have the opportunity to win the CEO. I really appreciate you talking to me. You're watching and listening while I talk. Not very well. Appreciate it, guys. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. It just might win you a CEO. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.